Good evening. Thank you for joining us. Passengers on a Delta flight finally made it to southern Arizona after a bomb threat delayed their flight from Atlanta to Tucson.
News 4 Tucson's Eric Fink has more on what passengers had to say after arriving in the middle of the night. It's new at 5.
Angelique, John, flight 1403 was supposed to land in Tucson around 10:30 last night. Instead, passengers arrived just before 2 o'clock this morning. Passengers traveling from Atlanta arrived on the ground 3 hours late in Tucson after a woman on the flight said she had a bomb in her carry-on bag. Ann Jones was a passenger on that flight and says once the woman was seated, she received an upsetting phone call and asked to get off the plane.
We'd already pushed back from the gate. The flight attendant told her that we couldn't get off the plane, and she said, well, we need to get off the plane. I have a bomb in my backpack.
Federal and local authorities got word immediately, and the woman was quickly escorted off the aircraft. An hour later, the rest of the passengers deplaned. Authorities then swept the entire plane to ensure that no threats were on board. In a statement, Delta apologized for the inconvenience and says the safety of Delta's customers and crews is always their #1 priority. Jones says she's pleased with how the airline handled the situation.
Beautifully. Absolutely beautifully. They were professional, kept everybody calm, kept everybody informed to the degree they could, and we were all very grateful for their professionalism.
Now, that woman is 27 years old. She was questioned and released by Atlanta PD. The FBI is aware of the incident, and it's the FBI that will decide whether or not to press charges. In studio, I'm Eric Fink, News 4 Tucson.